Why, hello everybody and welcome to the Modern Day James live stream. You might be wondering, what the fuck is on my screen? That is a 3D modeling program. And today we're going to be doing something just a little bit different. Yesterday I was doing some environment design stuff. And I was doing it super old school, drawing everything out kind of in the way that a noob would do it. But today we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to start with a 3D block out. And one second, let me get my music going. We're going to start with a 3D block out, and then we're going to sketch over that. Yeah, Modo is absolutely my favorite 3D modeling program. So let's mess with that. Then we're going to do the camera. We can set our camera settings and everything. So I think I was messing with stuff already, but I really didn't do anything. So I'm just going to start with a block out. Here I click the rectangle tool, boom, got myself a rectangle. Give it some width. Up here you can choose anything from auto select or vertices, edges, polygons, whatever. I'm going to click items, which is 5. Then I click W to allow me to move. For some reason it's setting my, I guess because that's the origin over there. Oops. Oh, you know what? I kind of messed up because I made 2 meshes on this item. But let's do, let's see, selection? No. This changes the axis. Pivot? No, hold on. Whatever. But, you know, there's a way to change that, but I don't know. There you go. Okay. Now, if you want to add in edge loops and stuff just to mess with this, which is what I did over here, you can go to add loop. Click off. Wait. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Didn't realize I was quiet. Oops. Let's do this little movement here. There we go. Okay. Add in another loop. And this is kind of like the way we do our our perspective drawings. Oops, 1 second. You guys here? Are we back? Are we live? What the hell happened? Sometimes it just goes wrong when you're streaming. I upgraded the internet. Always problems. Alright, good. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just make sure everything's doing alright. Alright, cool. So you add in your edge loops. And this is kind of like what we do when we're doing our 3D drawings or perspective drawings where you... Shit, hold on. I don't know why it keeps, there we go. I don't know why it keeps deleting that loop. Hold on. I have to figure out Modo a little bit. Okay. This is Modo for anybody who's asking. It works the same as any of the other 3D modeling programs. I just like this one the best. It's not ZBrush. It works like Maya, all that. Anyway. So when you create an edge loop, let's go into, let's see. Sorry, I'm kind of new with this. I was going to go into wireframe mode, but it doesn't matter. Essentially, we're creating a loop that goes all the way around. If I want to extrude something, I go into 3, which is our polygons, and I can select these 2 faces. I can click bevel, which will allow me to, boom, expand it out like that. See that? Pretty cool stuff. This is fun because you can click bevel and you can kind of keep going. Like watch, let's see, we take this top face, click bevel, we can inset it a little bit. Bevel again, stretch it out. And you can really kind of experiment a lot with this. So we take our bevel and we stretch it out. I don't really want to make that our roof, but I'm just saying there's a lot you can do to experiment with it. And apparently it saves your Control Z, saves your camera movements too, which is kind of interesting. Because a lot of the 3D modeling programs don't save your camera position. So it's kind of nice that they do that. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, so it's like, it's a nice way to start out because we can, I don't know, we can start with a 3D block out that's a little bit quicker. And I'll go in depth in a tutorial in one this week. Let's see. It's good to know your hotkeys on everything, just like Photoshop. So since I was doing top-down environments, let's see. Maybe I should just not extrude all this. Either way, what I would end up doing is taking our camera, right-clicking. You can go to Properties, and in here you can change the millimeter lens that you want to use. So I'm going to use something like a 20 millimeter lens because again I like that sharp convergence of the verticals there. You see we get that vertical convergence. Yeah, and now what you can do, you can go through rendering it like in the render and take the make a file of that. I don't care enough because this is just a little bit, it's not like a final thing. I'm not using any of the lighting information or whatnot, so I'm just going to do a print screen. Now I'm going to paste that print screen, but you're probably, since it's, yeah, we're going to get all three of my monitors. But hold on, so I'm just going to take the one. Cut that out. Delete that shit. Is Moto vertice oriented or shape oriented? All of them are. You can change the orientation of everything like that. Now lower the perspective, lower the opacity on that. All right. Now we can just sketch over this. How big are my monitors? One of them is really big. It's actually my brother's. It's like 40 inches or something. It's crazy. The middle one is my regular laptop monitor, which is a normal monitor, and then the other one is 20 inches, I think. I don't know. Nothing crazy. All three of my monitors. Well, you need a lot of monitors if you're going to be doing live streams, everybody, before you all give me a hard time. You can't do it with one monitor. I always thought sketching over a 3D model is cheating. Nope, it's not. It might not be good for practicing if you're trying to learn how to draw, but I think it's, one second, I'm just gonna move my layers out of the way. It's really important if you're trying to do design stuff though. Because like, I would say a majority of game design would start this way. You're not going to be building out all your perspective from scratch. And I think it's kind of a myth, when you're starting out, that like this sort of stuff is cheating. If you're going into it like, oh, I'm going to do a perspective exercise, and then you use a 3D model, okay, yeah, maybe you're cheating then because you're not learning anything necessarily. All right, I'm going to try kind of the same environment I did yesterday, but yeah, Moto is a lot simpler than Maya. I'm the most comfortable with Maya because I've used it the most, but I kind of realized how much better it is. And again, we can follow all these perspective lines down. You can make a grid if you wanted to also. So yeah, this week's video is going to be on designing environments and stuff. So we'll go through all these, these Modo techniques and whatnot. Yeah, ZBrush is really not intuitive. I don't quite understand why they designed it the way they did. I'm so confused by it. What's best for hard surface? I don't know. Hey, Donkey Monkey Art. What a name. But you'll notice, as opposed to what I started yesterday, we kind of have the same drawing already started, but it took 5 minutes as opposed to maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes to start up. 3D Coat is really cool too. Yeah. I'm not very good at it yet, but we can lower the opacity of this even still. That way it just feels more like drawing on paper. Hey, Tasha. I'm glad I'm sensei. Yo, doggo. I'm drinking coffee. You're going to be upset about it. Give us a give it. It's coming. It's coming. We're getting something new. You're getting an Evan Amundsen series. That's going to come first. Is Motor for free? No, it's not. But I am using the trial version. Don't tell them. I keep just making new email addresses. I hope they don't find out. And give me a hard time. I did have tea yesterday, but that's because we were out of coffee. Yeah, Evan Amundsen. So sick. So the first Evan Amundsen video, I know I'm going to structure this in kind of a weird way. It's going to be doing these environment designs. It's going to be about this kind of stuff, Mahalo, which, as far as I know, I've never really seen Evan Amundsen do, but I'm structuring it around his storytelling. So I kind of want to start. Hold on. The video is about this guy, Evan Amundsen. There you go. I typed it in. I'm structuring it in a way that we're gonna write a story. It's a really shitty story that I kind of wrote down. Then we're gonna design the sets for it, which is the first video. It's gonna be like setting the scene. So it's not really entirely Evan Amundsen based. It's going around, to other aspects of design and such. But then we're gonna make whatchamacallit. We're gonna design our sets, design our characters, and then create illustrations with those characters following the story. Medieval Day James, yeah, maybe. I was thinking of if I should do it like he does everything in a fantasy base, but I kind of want to, since it's called emulating Evan Amundsen and not ripping him off, I kind of want to do it in a different time period so it's not exactly copying him. Because it's supposed to be like understanding the techniques and stuff, not doing what he's doing. So this is how big studios lay out their environment designs? As far as I know, yeah, I think so. They might do it in a more painterly way. I do everything in line art, but I know if you look at Diablo and stuff, like the Diablo environment art, a lot of it's done by Trent Kanuga in a very line art way. But you might as well, like, if you're designing for a game or whatnot, you need to do, you're working on under such tight timelines that you need to use every shortcut you can. We can make it a community project if you want. If you guys want to give me some story elements and stuff, that would be really cool. I'm actually going to get rid of this. I have this thing going on again today where I'm listening to completely different music than you're listening to. So if I'm whistling or bobbing my head and it's like, what's going on? It's because I'm listening to different music. Had some technical issues. You want to come in?
Yeah, Bob was eating my arm, so I can't use the machine.
Oh, send him in here.
I keep trying to chase him out, but he won't, so I'm just going to join you for a little bit.
Why are there so many Jameses on YouTube? You and the odd one out. Well, tell him there's another James in town and he better change his name soon. Do you ever feel burnout when you do a collaboration project? I don't collaborate with anybody, so no. So in that sense, no. I'm sure everybody feels burnout though.
Ooh, I just tripped.
Finally became able to draw a skull and rotate head. It took almost 2 months. Yeah, it takes a while. Let's see if you're on screen here. Oh, Lady Modern Day is on screen. Hello, my love. Don't you look beautiful?
Thank you. You look beautiful too.
Thanks.
Does that help?
I don't think so. I think that makes me feel like I'm in a cave. Yeah, I like this better. But thank you.
Hello.
Are you using any reference right now? Yeah, I'm using a couple of pictures. I'll share it in a second. I just want to keep sketching, then I'll show you what I'm looking at. I think when you're designing, it's probably good to use a lot of reference. You don't want to copy it verbatim, which is what I'm doing right now, kind of. It's not, I mean, I'm not copying the image in it's verbatim. I'm copying the design verbatim. Just because I want to show you how to sketch like this, and I kind of want to work on sketching like this myself. I'm doing it at a completely different angle, but for the video, we'll do our own design. But usually when I'm doing these streams, I'm warming up, you know, I'm doing my thing. The art community makes you feel bad about taking shortcuts. No, they don't know what they're talking about. If they're complaining about shortcuts, they're probably not working in a field that requires shortcuts. You're probably not talking to people that are professionals then. Don't let anyone make you feel bad about anything.
What's the difference between a sketch and other drawings? Historically, nothing. But I guess more recently, a sketch is like an unfinished or like a loose drawing, I think. Probably.
Yeah, I think that's how it's been connotated. For me, I don't really consider it loose drawing. I consider a sketch just a drawing, finished or unfinished. I just consider it something that doesn't have values put into it. I consider something that has values put into it a rendering, and I consider a painting something that has very like a simplification of light sources. So it's like what I did in the digital painting tutorial. It's like we're creating a whole scene and we're thinking about everything in terms of shapes. A rendering is something where we're just kind of looking at one object and we're trying to figure out how it responds to light and stuff. And a sketch is just any drawing without a very clearly defined light source. Or for me, a drawing or sketch is just focused on perspective, form, and placement of our objects and design and stuff. Some people might have a different definition of those. I'm sleeping 5 a day. It's okay. 5 hours? Don't die.
I feel like that's
Unhealthy?
Well, it depends on the person. Because I used to sleep about 5 hours and have
Adrenal burnout?
Well, that was more recently. But like growing up, when I was like younger, I used to sleep about 5 hours. Do you practice gesture drawings?
I should do more. I haven't practiced a lot of it recently, but yeah. Anytime you have something overlapping in the front, you want to add a heavier line weight to like this. Oops. Also Germany here. Hello. I just found out I'm more German than I thought. Which is 0 German that I thought I was.
How much are you now?
I don't know.
More than 0?
More than 0 though. I found out we have some German ancestry.
You're one of us now.
I am one of you now.
Of course it's German. Is drawing 8 hours a day enough time? I saw an interview where Feng Zhu said people should draw 16 hours.
Oh, you gotta watch that with Feng Zhu. That guy's a maniac. Feng Zhu has this awesome ability to make everybody feel like shit about themselves, myself included. I love his tutorials so much. So don't take don't take that the wrong way. I think he's like, to me, he's the most inspiring YouTube artist guy.
Yeah, 16 hours a day is a good way to go blind.
Feng Zhu is also the person who says he didn't eat until he finished his work. He's like, he used food as his reward, and he wouldn't eat until he was done with his work. So like,
then he died of anorexia.
I mean, he was, I don't know what his deal is. He's very regimented, but I think he might be the extreme example of that. Everyone's word is, you know, here and there. I'm not saying don't work a shit ton. I feel like I work a lot. But
I'm new to the channel. Did you already set an idea before starting the piece, or are you just figuring stuff out as you go?
Right now I'm taking reference here. I'll show you the photos I'm looking at. I'm taking reference and I'm drawing it. I'm kind of coming up with my own design a little bit, but not really. For this week's video, I'm going to come up with my own design. Right now, I just want to get an idea of sketching in this sort of top-down 3/4 view to design the set. So, like, this is kind of set design drawing. But right now, I'm not really thinking about design. I'm just sort of thinking about illustration. Over the week, when I do the video, I'll go a little bit more in depth in design. I get a little bit nervous when I design on stream, so I don't want to do that. Oops. Right now, I kind of just want to sketch. I started out with a 3D block out in Modo. It was fun. I taught everybody a little bit about 3D modeling. Not very much. I'll go in depth in that in the video though, if you want. Yeah, don't let Feng Zhu get into your head. Eight hours per day for maximum benefits. I mean, listen, just draw a lot. It's not, I don't know. There's no like set amount that you need to do. Just like try to draw.
I think he's talking about masturbating.
Oh, all right. He's talking about masturbating. Well, don't do that 8 hours a day. That's a bad idea. You're not going to get anything done.
Skin off.
You're going to get a lot of chafing. Jesus Christ. I want to better paint realistic faces. Well, you're in the wrong place because I don't know how to paint very well. No.
Why is it doing that? Well,
Am I back?
Yahoo.
I'm killing myself.
It's the coffee. Doggo's right.
Doggo's right. I'm dying. Well, I found out that I can't breathe coffee. Am I that hoe over there? No, I'm not. James, teach me to love. Just teach me to love. I'm gonna lower the opacity of this. I destroyed my lungs with coffee. Are you laughing at my inability to drink coffee?
No, I just like the really funny love quotes we have made recently.
Oh yeah.
You make me love.
You make me love. Also, yourself. I'll eventually build the courage to draw full people in perspective, but that ain't gonna happen yet. Legs are pretty scary. I know. Look at my gross legs.
What did you use to make that 3D underlay?
Moto, motherfucker. I think DVR mode is enabled for everybody who's watching. So if you guys want to go back and watch what I did to do the block out, you can do that and then come back. Also, just what I was trying to say earlier before the stream died and I started choking. You can break out of the 3D model like I'm doing here. Hold on one second. We already have the perspective lines given by the 3D model. Oops. So just follow along with it. Do you even Moto, motherfucker? Is Moto free? Yeah, free for pirates like me, motherfucker. No, not actually. It's expensive. I just keep getting trial versions. So maybe you can try. Probably shouldn't say that on stream because then they're going to get upset with me if they ever hear this. And there goes my Moto sponsorship.
Sue you. Yeah. You just keep making new.
I actually do keep making new emails for Moto, and it's really kind of shitty of me.
If it's expensive,
it's $1,000. I'm not going to spend it.
Yeah.
James, what do you think about the 8 to 16 hours a day? Oh, you got to read that one to me, Carly. I can't.
What do you think about the 8 to 16 hours a day drawing? Like study, all study, or just draw? Oh, do you like study all day or just draw?
That's both.
I think something for 8 hours is brutal, or is it normal in the art industry?
No, it's everyone's. I think most people have the same level of fatigue as every other person. Like, I think if you get tired after 8 hours a day, I think that's normal. I don't think you're like weak or something. You know, like, don't beat yourself up because after fucking 8 hours you're like, oh man, I suck, I can't go for another 12 hours. You know, don't be so hard on yourselves, guys.
Why don't you just use Blender?
Because I don't like
freaking free, you idiot.
I don't like Blender.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah, that's why. I really don't like it. And I'm getting Moto for free anyway, so.
Daniel has stamina for days.
Oh, this chat overlay thing. Oh, come on, chat. Always the technical issues. It's so frustrating. Death.
Stream dead.
I got it. The stream's not dead. It better not be. Ah, Faye. Sometimes, some days it's just like everything goes wrong on the stream. Drives me crazy. Stop worrying so much about how long you're drawing every day, guys. Nope.
draw only in my sleep so that I don't have to think about it.
Are they fucking with me with the RIP stream?
Yeah, they are. Did it go out again?
Because it's telling me it's fine.
Rest in peace, my question, please and thank you. Send it again because we missed it. It's going pretty fast.
And everyone's asking about how long they have to draw every day. I don't know, guys. I'm not a time lord. You think I fucking work for Greenwich Mean Time? You think
Don't be rude. It's a genuine question.
I'm kidding. I'm just being annoying.
How's the weather? Hope you're all doing good. It's great. The weather's sunny. Appraise
the internet gods with Babu's presence.
Ooh.
Yeah, where is Babu?
He's destroying my knitting machine right now. Let's get him. Babuski? There you are.
I am the creator of the universe according to my my whatchamacallit, my Discord server. But I do mean that as a serious note. I know I'm kind of being a dick about it, but on a serious note, try not to take little things like that so seriously. Like, don't tell yourself, oh, if I don't practice 8 hours a day, I'm going to be a failure. Because that's lunacy. You know what I mean? Nobody's holding you to that ridiculous standard. And I think in the early stages of drawing, it's more fatiguing than later on because you're doing fundamentals. You're still learning. It's like you're in the hardest phase of it. You're in the thick of it. So don't beat yourself up. I don't know. I feel like fundamentals are always the hardest part.
I'm wearing my Babu outfit too.
You're wearing your Babu outfit?
Yeah.
I'm a failure anyway. No, shush. Quiet, Wiggly.
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 Get that purr in there.
Yeah, you gotta get the purr in the...
Oh, Babu is a cat.
He's not a cat. He's a baby panther. It's already been established. Yay, our god Babu is here.
What a sweet pea, huh?
Failure is the path to success. Yeah, there you
go. Just wanted to know if you tried any of the Note phones?
Nope, I have not. The only thing I've tried is a broken phone with no screen, and I have no phone anymore. It sucks. That's it's really a mess. He's off screen. The views are decreasing rapidly. No.
James, when do you know you've learned a fundamental like perspective, or do you never think you've learned it?
You always find new things that you. That's the thing. Like you'll look for this like solidified point where you're like, all right, I get it now, but then you'll find something new and you're like, oh shit, I didn't get that, and then you'll learn that, and then I don't know. I think eventually you find a point where you're confident in what you're producing. Like even if my perspective is off in a certain thing, I know when a sketch comes out good and I know when a sketch comes out real shitty, because they both happen. You know, it's like for me, it's like playing music. You know, you don't have to be the most technical musician to make good music. And again, like it's ironic coming from me because I do play technical music, but there's times where simplicity is important, and there's times where like I don't know. There's times where you have to kind of forego fundamentals for a bit and just think about being creative. I feel like in art I'm not really very creative yet, but that comes with time. Oops. have my moments.
Bye, Babu.
Bye, Babu.
A lot of people want to know why you don't use SketchUp, which sounds a lot like ketchup.
I do. I have it here. I just wanted to try Moto.
Balancing mechanics with creativity.
I use SketchUp all the time. I used it yesterday actually on stream. So don't be coming in here and tell me I don't use SketchUp. And don't tell me I don't use ketchup because I just had some yesterday.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't have too much.
Not in this house.
Not too much ketchup actually.
I hate ketchup. You know you're good at it when you don't have to think about it too hard.
Yeah, there you go. It's about like becoming comfortable with it and not just I don't know. A wise man once said, "You're the worst person to ever walk across this planet."
Nice.
Is that in reference to me? Probably because I was being mean to everybody before. That's fair.
So mustard over ketchup?
Oh yeah, without
Only
a doubt.
honey mustard over ketchup.
Not for me, for you maybe. Mustard over ketchup any day. Regular mustard, honey mustard, any of it is fine. See, look, now we're talking about those cloth things yesterday, right? We were talking about all the different types of folds. Now we throw that in there. Like, I have this drapery draping between two spots. Bam, got that motherfucking diaper fold in there, right?
Diapers. Dipe it up.
I'm listening to Run the Jewels in my headphones, so it makes me want to be vulgar and mean to people.
Do you watch Jazza or Mark Curley?
Not Jazza, no.
Have you ever mixed the two? What?
Oh, yeah, I have actually. Ketchup and mustard?
Oh.
Yeah, no, come on a hot dog. Babe,
Ew.
come on. What are you talking about?
Ew.
Get out of here. You're wrong.
James is the type to put mustard on his fries.
Whoa. No.
Ooh, ranch trumps all. Nah.
Now get the
honey
fuck
mustard.
out. Get the fuck out of here with
It's
your
all
ranch
about
bullshit.
That H&M. The honey and mustard.
It's all about Mad Dog 357 hot sauce, 357,000 Scoville units. Get clamps in here. We're gonna burn our faces off.
Jimmy said basically it's like the diaper is full.
Yeah.
Sorry about my English. I'm from Uruguay. Cool. I loved that stare, and I want to know how high to draw each step to achieve a good perspective, and how high would you have to be a character on the stairs?
How high do you have to be? Well, first...
Well, how big would a character be in reference to this?
Well, I think you probably want to invest in about $20 worth of weed.
Stop.
I'm answering their question.
No.
I'm going to answer their question right now. I'm literally drawing it out. So I think the first thing to start out with is you want to be able to create a ramp. Right? So once you create your ramp, now we have this line here. We can pull it off to the side if we really wanted to. And let's say we want to make 4 steps. We have the top one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 5, whatever. We bring it back. This is like the super technical way to do it, and I'm kind of just improvising. But if you're going to do it super technically, you do it this way, and then you carry it back away from your right vanishing point. And at each of these points, you'd have a step. And then bring it to your left vanishing point. I messed it up, but that's generally the idea right there. You'll be a sweet diabetic boy.
Diabetes.
I got the diabetes. You also want to make sure you get these textures and stuff in there. And if you're doing it with painting too, you know, you can render all these things out. You can use photo texture. Again, I don't usually do that on the channel. I will. Give me a little bit though, guys. There you go. That's a more accurate explanation of what I was saying.
Oh yeah, that is pretty good. Please make an in-depth lesson on ellipses and perspective. In perspective. Ellipses in perspective.
All right. I'll do that. I kind of did, but it wasn't that great. Yeah, boy. I don't know what that was in response to, but I like it anyway.
He's just excited.
Yeah, boy. He's probably yeah boying the fact that I made a weed reference earlier.
That was a lot earlier.
I know, I'm kidding.
Preferred books on figure drawing and perspective. Don't you have a frequently asked questions section?
I do. Scroll down on the just go on the whatchamacallit, Discord and stuff.
How do you apply texture when it's a big scene?
You have to that's actually a really good question. You have to simplify it a bit. So like, you know, when you're really, really close to something, you can get in depth and look at every single aspect of it. But here with like the wood, I'm kind of just trying to show that there's a grain on it. And so I'm doing a little bit of this, a little bit of hatching on it. Then if you want, you know, wood has those darker lines in it, so you can kind of add some dark lines and stuff in there. But you don't want to overdo it with this kind of thing. Add just enough detail for it to read as what it is. So like here on the bricks, I'm just adding these really light lines, and occasionally when there's like a crack or something, I'll add this dark shadow underneath.
So it's like you're taking a picture and turning the contrast really high.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good. Leave it to late modern day.
Really high.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, for everybody about frequently asked questions, just if you have questions, take a look in the video description first. There's a lot of answers to stuff that you guys are asking there.
I guess it's important to stay zoom out, right?
Yeah, I stay zoomed out because you don't want to go in and add in so much detail in every single step and every single thing, because it's not how you would draw it in a real. You wouldn't draw it like that on paper. You wouldn't break out a telescope or your magnifying glass and go in like minuscule microscopic detail. There's no simplification. What makes it look good and what makes it look like art is when you start to simplify things. You'll notice that with certain drawings, like there are certain people that really get so in depth with the details, or they'll copy photographs. I don't really consider that art. I consider that just like really, really in-depth copying. And it's kind of pointless. If you can simplify something to like 2 lines, why go and spend like 10 years, you know, with a fucking magnifying glass trying to copy it, you know? Just take a photograph.
Photorealism is just a human printer.
Yeah, but it's really not that hard of a skill though, because you don't need to understand any perspective. You don't need to understand values necessarily. I mean, I guess you do to an extent. Maybe that's what you would train the most from photorealism. But it takes away any artistic aspect to it, because there's nothing like, I don't know. There's no interpretation other than what the camera is seeing. And that person who's doing like that super photorealistic style is pretty much entirely dependent on having a photograph near them. Like, what happens when you take their camera away? Well, what the fuck do they do now? You know? I'll look at Trent Kanuga's work any day and I'll be like, wow, that's way better than, I don't know, half the photorealistic shit that I see. So much cooler.
Is Kren's Kushart perspective
Gumroad
lessons worth it?
It's not narrated, so if that's an issue for you, then yes, it's not. But if you don't mind if you don't mind just looking at it and seeing what he's doing, then it's worth it. I bought it.
I bought you.
I know. You bought me at the store.
Yep.
Are you a geek yet? No. I'm
just
not.
Looking for Babe, and there you were in the refrigerator
In the Babe
section.
store. I was refrigerated. Do some broken stuff. Yeah, I'll add some broken stuff. I'm working on it.
Broken necks and just draw a bunch of people in casts.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you want coffee? Oh, you have coffee.
Yeah, I got coffee. Thank you, though. Sorry I yelled at the people.
I forgive you. But do they?
I don't know if they forgive me, but I'm more concerned about your feelings on it than them.
Well, I just get worried that people don't understand. Like, I understand your sense of humor. For instance, James called me Jabba the Hutt the other day.
That I said you made a Jabba the Hutt noise, which you did.
You called me Jabba the Hutt.
No, you made a Jabba the Hutt
but
noise.
I knew he was kidding. But
Yeah.
you guys wouldn't know that.
If Guy offered to be my girlfriend, would you cheat on the missus? No. 1, because I would never cheat on my girlfriend. 2, because I'm not gay. 3, that's a funny question. Thank you for asking.
Drink more coffee and pray to Babu daily to be Gi level.
Yeah, that's true. That's what you have to do.
Oh no, my mom texted me and said I left my gummies in her car.
Oh, no.
That sucks. Gummies would be nice right now.
It's always the gummies with you.
It is.
Well, James says that now because she's there. We all know what the real answer is. All right. I'm sorry, babe.
It's all right.
If Guy shows up, you never know what's going to happen. Thanks, Ben. It's kind of the same one I was doing yesterday, but I did it in a different way.
No true artist would be able to resist Gi's love.
How do you know where to place the vanishing points to get realistic perspective that's not too distorted? Well, I use 3D blockout in this one. Here, look. 3D. You can change your angle, whatever the hell you want. Then you go camera, properties. Say I want a really, really long lens. I'll go like 300 millimeters. And then we got to zoom out because I just went super close. And now it looks, like I was talking about in the lecture, looks really flat. But if we want to make it really, really dynamic, which I did want to do before, I went 20 millimeter. Boom. Now we got to zoom in because we're using a wide angle lens. Or we have to pan our camera closer. Hold on. Oh, now I freaked out my program. Whatever, you get the point. Anyway, so I had my wide angle block out, which is what I started out with. And so then I lowered the opacity on that.
I'm like peeking around the microphone. It's funny.
Guy's gonna show up? No, he's not showing up.
Cynics explained difference between realism versus
Appealism? Is appealism the thing where you just copy a photo or whatever?
No, I think it's when you peel fruit.
Oh, okay. Appealism. I like cynics a lot.
I wonder if Kim Jong-gi does birthday parties.
That'd be really funny, actually. I like cynics and Ahmed Eldori.
He just tweeted out that he's going to show up. No.
Easterbrack is great. No, he did not. Don't fuck with me like that. That would be really funny, though. I don't think anybody would... He doesn't speak English, so why would he... That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Why would he say he's showing up? Perhaps I would cheat. What is a year or two learning with Guy compared to begging your girlfriend to take you back? Easterbrack sometimes comes off as condescending. Sometimes I do that too when I yell at you guys.
But he's always kidding.
I'm usually trying to joke around. So sorry about that. I want to look.
My birthday was Kim Jong-gi themed.
Was it really?
That'd be really funny.
I hope it was, because that's hysterical.
That's what I'll do for your birthday.
Thanks, babe.
I'll throw you a surprise Kim Jong-gi party.
I don't think I would enjoy that very much.
Why? I'll have like a life-size cutout of him, and all the balloons will have his face.
I draw all day, though. Like, I probably need a break from drawing on my birthday.
But you don't have to draw, you just have to
Oh, okay.
see
The Kim Jong-gi cutout?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you very much. Well, that sounds like it would be fun.
It was alcohol themed.
Alcohol themed. There we go.
Maybe he has an awesome translator with him.
Maybe.
There's no way Kim Jong-gi is showing up. Y'all are crazy. Now I'm gonna start saying mean things. You guys are crazy.
You guys need to calm down. Once you got Lady Modern Day against you, you know you fucked up.
Tequila is terrifying. I don't want to talk about tequila. My birthday was lonely themed.
Oh.
Mine too, actually.
Oh.
You don't need a birthday, you've got Babu. That's true.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, I still have a birthday, though. Like, I can't stop that from happening.
Are you coming to Jack's birthday party? He sent you an invitation.
I don't know who Jack is. Oh, Jack. Yeah. How did you send me an invitation?
Oh, Jack. Yeah.
No, I mean, I didn't realize he was somebody chatting. I thought it was
yeah. I'm sorry. I did word that weird. That was my bad.
I mean, Jack, where's the invitation? I didn't see it. I didn't get an email.
Have you ever considered a career in architecture?
Actually, yeah. And then I unconsidered it. But it would be kind of cool.
You should send your subscribers a birthday card on the... We've discussed this.
We have discussed doing that, actually.
There are things in the works, hopefully soon.
I made this.
Then you have to change your subscription thing to also include people adding their birthdays.
Oh, shit. Well, no, that's too much time. Birthdays as well?
Well, you can just ask them to go back in and
add
their birthday information.
I was just going to give them holiday cards, not birthday cards. That's so specific.
Then you can send them birthday videos, birthday dance videos of you dancing. That'd be funny, actually. Could be the robot dancing.
Oh boy. Yeah, I like that. You should send your Patreon subscribers a birthday card on their birthday. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do holidays, I think. Rather have a dance video than a birthday card. Why did you stop pursuing architecture? I never really pursued it in the first place. I just thought, hey, that would be interesting.
Babu picture. That's what we were gonna do, a photo shoot with Babu, and like, you know, send people Babu postcards.
Babu.
And that could be like a way to get people wanting to subscribe to Patreon, because why else would anyone subscribe if there's no cat pictures?
No,
Let's be honest here.
Yeah. Rex, I like math, actually. I just didn't want to do it because I wanted to do entertainment design. Also, I had already done 6 years of school with undergrad and then grad school, so I didn't really want to go back to school, to be honest.
Yeah, there's no B's. It's only P's.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Somebody remembered that.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was, Jesse. But then, I don't know, I just kept doing what I was doing. Am I still doing art critiques? Yeah, if you guys submit sketches on Discord. This looks like someplace you die unfairly in a game. That's funny. Hey, SSB. Have I read Cross? No. Oh, you can submit sketches on Discord. You can only submit sketches on Discord for critique if you are a critique live stream patron, which is the $8 a month option. Why you not use Photoshop? I don't like Photoshop. That's not true. I like Photoshop. I don't like it for pencil sketching, though, or pen sketching. What things did you do to support yourself financially to learn art? I did construction. I did mooch off my brother. I did... my dad owns a construction company, though, so I worked with him for the most part. And I was really helpful to everybody for a while. Everybody I was mooching off of. Now I am financially independent, which is nice. A nice change of pace. It took a while to get here. That's like, to me, that was a big deal. Daniel, yes, I do love you, of course, obviously. Excuse me? What is that? Excuse me? Well, it's Daniel, don't worry. It's not Danielle. He wants me to love him. Sorry, you're upsetting Lady Modern Day here. Let me lower the opacity of the blackout one more time, because we're pretty much getting to a point where we don't need it. Just a little bit of opacity, come on. Sorry. Okay, there we go. You don't need financial stability when you have Babu. So yeah, anytime you're doing, you know, game design type stuff, it's really cool to start with 3D blockouts because it just makes your job easier. You're not, I still think you need to understand perspective well to do these kind of drawings, but it really helps you out, and it just makes everything move faster. Yeah, I kind of, the YouTube channel was a good thing because I can do a lot of studies and then get revenue from studying. So that was kind of why I started. I kind of just wanted to share my process in the first place, but I kind of hit a little bit of a gold mine accidentally. I was really happy about that. You can definitely do self-teaching. I mean, for me, that's what worked. Actually, I want these to be a little bit. Not everybody has the patience to self-teach, or some people like to have a teacher with them, which is fine. It's whatever you find comfortable. I'm more of the autodidact type, I guess is the phrase. It's my favorite game in terms of design. I love Diablo. I love all those top-down RPGs, hence why we're doing this right now. So much fun for me. Something about it is just really cool. I like the way it looks. I think any top-down game is like, it's just so cool. It's something you don't see. It's not something you would see in real life very often, so it's interesting. One day when I'm older, I will have a sweater and live stream drawing. Yeah, why not? You can do it now if you wanted to also. Transitioning to digital, having issues with line sculpting accuracy. Just practice doing exercises that you would do normally with traditional, you know, strong straight lines and stuff. Do you have an art station? No. I'll make one. Just delete your Parkinson's. There you go. I like that answer. A little fucked up, but it's kind of funny. I like it. I approve. Speaking of ArtStation, do you have a portfolio full of sketches? Do you think a portfolio full of sketches would work for, say, character design? I don't know. I don't think that's what game companies want to see right now. But I don't know. I don't work for a game company. I think they could be included, but I think maybe you should also have paintings and stuff. You should show that you're able to paint as well. Who do I work for? The government of Ukraine. Who do I work for? Who do you work for? Sounds threatening. I work for myself. And Google, technically. He works for Babu. Yeah, there you go. This stream is addictive, but I feel like I need a rush of Babu in before SWAT arrives because he works for Ukraine. Yeah. You can also add values to this, by the way. So let's do a little bit of that. Because why the F not? Well, I'm going to do the whole thing in one value, and then I'll add in a darker value to add some rendering and stuff. Chat challenge. Draw Babu in a suit. Here you go. I like that idea, doing chat challenges. Photoshop, this would be a little bit easier because you can do, whatchamacallit. You could do lasso tool and stuff. Another thing you could do in Photoshop with this is that you can lasso everything, create this as a layer, and then do clipping masks over it, and then just paint over this if you really wanted to. Actually, I'll just fill that in. So if you wanted to paint this, you could just add photo texture directly over this layer and stuff. There's a lot you could do. Maybe I'll do that. I need to practice my photo bashing though, so I'm not too sold on the idea of doing photo bashing just yet. Plus, I think these methods that I usually do on stream are like pretty similar to what you would do traditionally, so I kind of like the idea of keeping stuff close to traditional. What do you do when you feel like shit before you sleep? I don't know, man. It does have the lasso tool, actually, you're right. I don't know why it just didn't. It doesn't have polygonal lasso tool, though. Thanks, Emmanuel. Kind of being stupid. I don't think it has the clipping mask, though. I'm not sure. When you do these industrial designs, you keep the colors flat. Yeah, because you don't always need to go into a full rendering to demonstrate a design. I think a lot of it is about time. You know, when you block it in with a flat color like this, it does help you. It sells the silhouette of the drawing a lot better than if you just have the pencil sketch. So it's nice to have that. It's nice to have the flat colors. And when you're working in on a game like a full production game, it's going to take time, obviously, and you need to move as fast as possible. So a lot of times it's not necessary to go into a full rendering. So that's why you'll see a lot of these sketches that don't have a fully rendered piece to it. Is there a difference between industrial design and product design? I think they're essentially the same idea. Okay, I wonder, does it have... I don't think it has clipping mask. Yeah, that sucks. Support on Patreon, yeah, if you want. That would be great, thank you. Thanks for the shout out, Jimmy. Actually, you know what? Instead of doing rendering, what I might do is do something like this. Where I indicate, this is more just doing graphics, so like the cloth is going to be darker, has a darker local value, so I'll add in this dark value like that. Yeah, it has a nice effect when you just have the flat color, to be honest. It looks cool. Lock transparency? Maybe. Lock layer. No, I don't think that works the same way, unfortunately. But at least now things are a little bit more clear. The separation between things is more clear. I'm actually going to get rid of these shingles just because I made them. Oops, wrong thing. Wrong layer. Anytime you have like a shingle that's popping off or one that's coming out, I add in a little bit of texture there. Or, I mean, a little bit of a darker line. Did you ever think that you would be this good at drawing when I was younger? No, not at all. I really wasn't into it for a very long time, for most of my life, to be honest. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm just using the regular pencil tool on Sketchbook. Thanks, Emmanuel. What do I recommend on Patreon? I mean, if you want to just watch the streams, I'd say the $5 option. But if you want to get lessons, the only lessons we have available right now are the group lessons. But I like the group lessons a lot. They seem to be turning out really well. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, my friend. Or none of them. That's always an option. I don't want to, you know, if you don't want to sign up, you don't need to. As far as the grid, I did a 3D blockout. Sorry, I wanted to answer that before. Yeah, I did a 3D model blockout and in Modo. If you want to watch, there's the DVR option. You can go back. Oh, awesome, Wiggly. Yeah, the group lessons are coming out really well. So I have it kind of organized well now. I prefer Sketchbook to Photoshop when I'm doing line drawings. Any painting I do in Photoshop. And it's very important when you're doing any of these sorts of designs that you have textures in there, because textures are really what sells the whole thing. And when you're making video games, it's so important to know what texture is where, and I would say that's 90% of it. I need to kick you. Sure, if you want. That's what I offer with the group lessons. What's the subject of the group study? A lot of it is it's a more in-depth analysis of like what we're doing, what I do in some of the lectures. Right now we've just been doing like animal anatomy and breakdowns of well, you know what, we actually do animal and mechanical studies. Most of the time it's pretty heavily perspective focused, as most of the channel is. So if you want a little bit more of an in-depth look at what we do on the channel, if you want to ask me questions whenever, since I'm always on Discord and stuff, you guys, I'm pretty decent at getting back to the people on the group lessons. I mean, they can speak for themselves. I don't know. But usually I try to answer their questions when they have any. Favorite resource for learning? To be honest, I like doing a lot of the 3D model stuff now, because you can really manipulate the camera a lot and mess with that, and I think it helps get an understanding of how things are working. You can see it from all different angles. You can position the camera wherever you feel like it. When are the group streams? There's not a group lesson today, but the schedule is on Patreon there. It's every other week. Every other week, Friday and Sunday at, whatchamacallit? Friday and Sunday at 21 Greenwich Mean Time. And if you don't make it, if you can't or don't make it to one of the lessons, you can watch them back, and you can just submit your work and watch it back afterwards. And I'll critique your work, and then, you know. Yeah, I should post a group lesson sample. I'll do that this week. How does the weekly competition work? Each week I'll give you a topic. You guys submit some sketches about it. Then based on the number of reactions / my own personal opinion, I'll choose a winner. Then I'll post all that person's social media on the victors page and all that good stuff. So yeah, here's inside of the building. I'm actually going to indicate that with this color. I'm not going to go too much into the design of the interior right now. When I take a break, maybe we'll come back to it. But everything is on Discord, guys. If you want to take a look at the information, join on Discord. I have all the information posted there, and you guys can take a look at it. Also, if you want to chat with some of the other group listeners, you can have a chat with them. But essentially, we meet once every other week. It's $30. Sorry about that. Pray to Babu. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I don't know why it's so frustrating that it always dies out. Deborah, I have to do your critique today also. A monthly Patreon Babu ritual? There should be. A Babu Xmas card. Yeah, that's going to happen, actually. You found a free way of getting to my lessons. That's not cool. Smoke weed until he shows himself and force him to teach. Wow. There you go. Yeah, Deborah, I'm gonna take a quick break in just a moment, and then I'm gonna go through your whatchamacallit. I'm gonna go through your critique. I just want to take a break and get a little bit of a bite to eat. All right, guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna set my timer for 5 minutes. All right. I'll be back in just a little bit, okay, everybody? Stay calm, stay safe. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I may still have Cinnamon Toast Crunch in my mouth. Daniel, I'm glad you love the music because I actually can't hear it because I had some technical difficulties. All right. Let me get this music down. All right. Now, Deborah, let's see. You sent us some nice sketches. I'm going to open the link. It might open right here. Hold up. I'm going to open up Mischief, which is a program that I really like. It's kind of like Sketchbook, but you can lower the opacity of the program itself. So I'm going to pull your sketch up here. And thank you again for submitting your sketch. And let me just figure this out because it's going crazy. So check this out. I can take the program itself and then just lower the opacity, and now look, voila. We can see Deborah's sketch. And also tell me if I'm pronouncing that properly. Let me just have a look one more time. So, as far as I can tell, your perspective looks pretty great. There's maybe a few issues here. Let's see. Let's say this is our book. Let's follow this book. Hold on a second. Follow this back to the horizon line. As far as I can tell, this book is parallel with this computer. Whoever disliked the stream, I hope someone shits down your neck. Don't be that serious. Maybe somebody got offended when I was insulting everybody. Anyway, so since this book to me appears parallel to this computer, I'm going to go with that and say the angle of this computer is a little bit off. And I'm just going to make a few adjustments to the perspective here. I'm going to draw through everything. But you're really on the right track and it looks great so far. So yeah, I think you had the slope as this. I think it's a little too extreme. Alright, so now this, typically the top part of the laptop is this about the same width as the bottom, or maybe it might be a little bit shallower, but still, maybe it's on a little bit of a slant. But it's important to indicate how it folds. So if I'm looking at my laptop, there's something like this. And that's a little bit of a curve there. I refuse because I enjoy coprophagia. I don't know what that is. Actually, you included that. I'm sorry, I'm giving you a hard time about it. About details that you included. Alright, hold on. Now, this ellipse here on the cup. The top one seems great, but then what happened here at the bottom, you kind of went flat with it, which is not how ellipses work. So as you go further down away from the horizon line, which in this case the horizon line is towards the top, the degree of the bottom ellipse needs to be larger. So let's say our horizon line is about here. Oh, our chat died again. God damn. I'm fixing it. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, let's keep going. So yeah, as we are closer to the horizon line, the degree of the ellipse is shallower. And then we gradually get more and more, a wider and wider degree of ellipse as we get further away from the horizon line, because it's closer and closer to our feet. So same idea here. As this ellipse goes down, we need to have a wider degree ellipse towards the bottom. Also, I can see your cup here, so it looks like it's kind of this slanted shape. Okay. Yeah, we can do some critiques, Ben, if you want to submit work. As far as texture goes, oh wait, yeah, here I'm seeing another issue. Like, what's ending up happening with these tilted boxes? It's good that you challenge yourself to do boxes that were in a different perspective, but they're actually going down underneath the plane. So let's see how we can do that. So again, going back to what I was talking about in this week's lecture with rotation. Oops. We're taking a box, and now let's initially draw it in the same perspective as over here. So let's say it's parallel to this. This would be if the pencil box was parallel. Now we're going to take this same line. Let's say this is A, B. We're going to take B and we're going to rotate it counterclockwise to match that rotation that you're trying to get. Now we can bring this back to horizon line. And then find the vanishing point on the horizon line. And then carry from that new vanishing point over to this corner. So from here to there. I'll do it in blue actually so we can see the difference. It looks like I need to draw from the elbow more. Oh yeah, well, me or Deborah? That might help. Yeah. So something more like that. So let me minimize this. Yeah, see how... Oops. Yeah. Yours is going down into it's going down into the table itself. So yeah, so I think what ended up happening here with the with all these boxes is you ended up essentially using a different horizon line. So the pencil boxes to themselves, like this box and this box, all look like they're going to the same vanishing point, except that vanishing point is different. I mean, that horizon line is different than what you have for the computer and the book and the phone. So just practice rotating those a little bit more. And make sure you're relating back to where your horizon line is. Because while you might have all different vanishing points depending on what you're making, your horizon line is going to be the one constant. Yeah, this is seriously, what a very sick effort. I agree with Jay Callie on this. All these first-person drawings are always super challenging. You have to try to, one thing that I do when I'm doing them traditionally is I'll find a point and almost, if my vanishing point is on the page itself, I'll make a dot where that is and continue drawing from there. Oops. Yeah, the horizon line in this case is, it's kind of difficult because the horizon line is off the page. So you kind of have to be aware of where it is in this case, because you're looking down at your desk. That's why it's like that. Let's see what else. You did a good job here. Actually, so the phone, that looks good. It's hanging off the table there. Let's see. Yeah, same thing's happening here where these are going, this are all in the same perspective, and then your book and phone. But yeah, it looks good. I like the hatching. Yeah, try to make a mental note of where the horizon line is next time that you try one of these. And then more nitpicky things is like try to add some depth in here, like for the design of the computer. Like I know a lot of computers will have a little bit of an indent there because there's some, you know, there's this indent and then there's there's like a little ledge there, a little bump. Yeah, I do critiques for students. It's the $8 a month option on Patreon. And the same thing here with the keyboard. Usually there's some sort of little indent. So we have our initial indent, and then I have a little bit of a what's that called? A lighter line weight, just to show that it's a ledge there. You want to try to show volume wherever you can. Yeah, I agree with Emmanuel on that as well. You really did a good job of like populating the scene. It looks really sick. Do you have any more questions, Deborah? If there's anything I can, anything that you specifically want to ask? And with the mouse, you can do a little bit of a Scott Robertson thing where you take the box. No problem. Take the box, right? And now let's go make our center line. And now we can replicate this through. Yeah, it takes a while to understand perspective a bit. You know, you have to practice all these curve techniques and stuff. Anyway. Yeah, buy a drawing tablet, definitely. Ben, you have stuff to submit? I don't know if you submitted anything. Could you do a video on exercises? Yeah, I could do that. Thank you, Deborah. Keep kicking ass. Everybody give Deborah a round of applause. Seriously. Applause, clapping. Nice. I went looking for emojis. You know I'm serious. Thank you everybody for giving the applause emojis. Yeah, if you guys also want critiques, that's a service we offer here at the Modern Day Fam. How many critiques do you get? As many as you want, honestly. I'm just waiting for people to submit them. I would like to do at least I would like to have a critique session every live stream if we could do that. So I might not have been so clear about how it worked. Yeah, so essentially when you sign up for the $8 option, you get Discord privileges, and then you can submit subscriber sketch submissions, and then I'll critique them during the live stream. Well, thanks, Mahilo. Yeah, if you sign up for the group, you get it. Yeah, of course you get the whatchamacallit. You get the live stream playbacks as well. Every subscription thing, you get all the previous ones. Looks like a house from Metal Gear 5. That's cool. That's good that it's getting a video game-esque vibe. Somebody's here. Just a moment. All right. Looks like my house. Somebody's desperate to get in the door. I don't know who it is. It's probably my kidnapper. It's the police. Someone swatted me. And the SWAT team is ringing the doorbell for some reason. No, it's not Clamps, I don't think. If it is, I'd be excited. He's supposed to be here. That might actually be him. But I genuinely don't know if it's him or not. Actually, I think it is.
Clamps is here.
Oh, Clamps, come here.
Oh, hey.
Hey, all right, it is Clamps.
Dude, it took forever.
I was about, yeah, of course it took forever. I didn't realize it was you. Sorry about that.
This might be like one of the, until the R stops having construction on the weekends, I don't know if I'll be able to
Yeah,
be
dude, it's
here
crazy.
physically.
Everyone's excited that you're here.
Oh yeah, I'm excited too. It's been a while.
It has been. It's been quite a long time.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? I hear there's some new folks.
There's a lot of new folks.
Wiggly Line, hello. Oh, what do you know? It's good old
Wait,
Emmanuel.
Let's make sure you're on. You gotta scoot in just a little bit.
Yeah, I like the setup though. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me
Yeah,
a
it's
tour
awesome, right?
after the stream.
I certainly will.
I feel like our heads look slightly different than usual too.
That's because I did head reconstructive surgery.
Oh my god, I knew it. I knew there was something different about good old Jamez.
Jamez is looking different these days. They're talking to you.
Hey, I'm doing alright. You know, just been getting my fucking anus fisted by work and all that jazz. So, been a little preoccupied. And this guy's been in Fire Island, so it's been difficult.
I have not been at Fire Island. What are you talking about?
You've been in Fire Island?
No, I've been on Strong Island.
Oh, okay. I mean, isn't that still kind of like...
No, those are two very different things, man.
Dude, they're right next to each other.
You have to understand your
you
gotta understand your Strong Island geography.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My geography's a little bad. I didn't really learn it in my education.
Well, maybe you ought to go back.
Yeah, I mean, you know, K through 12 seems really worthwhile.
Demonetized. Whoa.
Well, I'm a strong boy. Yeah, look at these. Look at
elbows.
Look at
Why is his sweater shiny? Oh, that's green screen artifacts.
All right, so yeah, now I actually need to pay attention to what's going on here.
Hey, Clams. His name is Clamps, not Clams.
Oh, it's Jay. Jay.
Yeah, Jay's still here.
Good old Jay. Super strong accent.
I think we're doing it on purpose. We're doing the...
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the accents. Like, I mean, I've always had fun, but like recently it's been like exceptional. Like for some reason, I've been really breaking out the Fargo accent.
Yeah. Hi.
We just been walking around like, okay, yeah, so we're gonna go to the club now, and we're gonna dance our fucking asses off, and you know, we're gonna get with all the ladies, and we're gonna drink the drinks. Dude, I just have been having so much fun. Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs.
I mean, I guess it's kind of fitting. Deborah. Oh, what a fantastic name.
I just did Deborah's critique, actually.
Deborah, I am a huge fan of the name. I am Clamps or Clams.
Clamps is one of the best artists you'll ever meet.
Yeah, I'm actually the king of art. I don't know. I don't know how you haven't heard of me.
His lack of experience and technical skill really makes him just next level.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's very. I'm a natural. You know, the way that I can draw an eye, boy, you wouldn't believe. Wait, oh, Fargo? Oh, yeah, I forgot that they made a show out of it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I've only seen the film. Is the show actually... It's actually good?
I heard it's decent, actually.
Yosef says it's insane.
All right. I feel like all the shows are good nowadays anyway, so...
Oh, yeah, the accents were, like, considering the gravity of the Coen brothers film, like the accents really made it lighten up. They talked about the most, like... Some of the scenes, they talked about the most mundane things, and it made it so interesting because of the fucking accent. It's like, oh, so, how you doing? You got a cup of coffee for me? I really like my coffee. I don't know, man. I feel like if you have, like, a very strong Italian accent, or, what is it, like, North Dakota?
North Dakota. I consider it Minnesota, but I actually don't know what that accent is.
Yeah, I was going to say Minnesota, but I wasn't sure.
I'm from Minnesota.
Nothing is compared to art. Wait, are we getting existential here?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean, Asher? Oh, Fargo wait, Billy, like Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's in it. He's like one of the main characters, yeah.
I thought he was done acting. I thought he was like, I just want to play music now. And so, like, whenever I go...
You clearly haven't been in touch with Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, me and Billy Bob, we fell out of touch after Bad Santa.
There's people that actually talk like that in real life. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Mo,
that's not a made-up accent.
This is not just us being cartoonish.
No, I think he didn't realize that people talk like Fargo in real life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not just us being cartoonish.
Yeah, you're right.
Clampus.
Oh, I've got a British accent.
Oh yeah, the British is quite fun.
Yeah, it's quite.
I think it's a lot more fun like when you're not speaking proper. It's when you're really like breaking out like, hey, boss. Oh yeah. You know, it's like getting a bit indecipherable when you sort of speaking really fast, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Wait, why gotta fucking watch that first season of Fargo? LOL. I think that might be one of the best things I've ever read. Because I just don't really understand it. I think it's saying that.
What's in your pockets?
Watch it. What? Hold on, I want to do it in a break. Why gotta fucking watch that first season of Fargo? LOL. What's in your pockets? Well, okay, if you're really curious.
No, that's a thing that we do, Carly and I.
What's in your pockets?
I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't make any sense.
I was gonna say, all I got is keys, and then it's you know, I can just turn them inside out. But yeah, what is? You guys just came up with it.
It doesn't make any sense. There was some context to it when we first started talking about it, and then we said it on stream because it was only funny to us.
Oh, okay. And then it just.
And then a couple people have kept it as a thing, which I like. I appreciate them keeping the memes.
What about the replacing all B's with P's?
That was funny.
That was great.
That's still been a thing every once in a while. That happened earlier with Babu.
When talking, oh my God! Wait, can I grab Babu?
If you can find him.
Yeah. Guys, I'll be back. I need to go.
You have to join the Illuminati to be good at perspective. It's true.
Listen, I joined the Illuminati years ago. My perspective is still garbage.
It's true. He sucks at art.
Babu. He's what? Oh yeah, let me make him know he's left. Hey, you like this new area? Whoa,
IW0 accent is pretty close to Belarus accent. Yeah.
okay.
That makes sense. James, can you explain perspective grind, please, for Pabora?
I don't think Babu's very happy.
He's not happy? Oh, he looks miserable the way you're holding him right now.
I know. I couldn't get him in like a good I couldn't hold him very well because he was just like fucking with Carly's.
Oh.
Yeah, like that. He's fucking
Yeah.
with Carly's shit.
Well, close that door going into the.
All right, Pepe, you clearly are miserable right now, so I'm just gonna let you fuck with anything.
I can't understand how modern day James comes up with so many memes in perspective. I just
Modern
do.
day James is just a very innovative fella.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Just wait for ye old James.
It's coming.
You guys are gonna shit yourselves when you see ye old James.
I was thinking of doing a stream in that.
What, just ye old James?
Ye olden day James, but I haven't done it.
Now, I mean, would it be accents the whole time too, or would it just?
Oh, friends!
Oh, hello there.
No, that's not. Have you listened to modern day James? I mean, olden day James, man.
Right, olden day James. I don't think I'm. You guys may have shown me one.
Oh man.
From I think there was some historical day.
Yeah, you've been missing out.
You know, it's very
Stop
easy.
doing your job.
It's very easy to miss out when your job starts using you as a puppet.
Yeah.
Yeah. The anal stretching gets real
Extreme.
You start to callus up, and then they're like, "Ha, you think you're getting used to it? Time to break the callus."
Yep. Or there's some really awesome way to express your feelings. This is some feng shui stuff. Thanks, man.
Oh, did you? Oh yeah, you talked about it for sure.
Picking them out.
Right. Let's see.
The song I'm listening to. Well, you can just listen to the lyrics.
Is it Melt Banana?
No. Wait. I just realized I'm singing it.
Yeah, I think I was dancing.
Do you hear the lyrics? Do you hear the lyrics?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. I'm taking it back.
Dude, you should put on Melt Banana right now. It's just like.
Hold on, I'm in my groove right now, and then I'll put it on.
I think it's like post-hardcore Japanese.
Interesting.
It's so good. My buddy from Colorado came through the other day, and we were just like, we both just started showing each other like the weirdest shit. Like it was a mixture of like post-hardcore and then just like straight noise.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I showed you the Garo Gary Goji GGs.
I think you did.
Okay. For those who don't know, Tokyo Anal Dynamite, it's just like a half an hour of straight noise rock, or really more like aggressive noise. Russian accent? Yes, I have not practiced it as much recently, but I can do it, yes.
Are we supposed to have Mad Dog 357 on stream?
I mean, we could. I'm a game. Are we
I
gonna?
heard.
Are we gonna chug it? Are we gonna kill ourselves right now?
We'd have to eat it with something, because I don't think I can handle it alone.
All right, if you want, I can cook us some shit. I can get a view of whatever your kitchen is.
Just a little bit of food.
Yeah.
There's I don't want you to leave just yet, but
Yes, I want to get a little more comfortable with my friends here.
Clams put on some baby metal. I like baby metal.
Oh my god, baby metal.
Bill loves baby metal.
Yo, I forgot who it was. It might have been.
It's probably Bill.
No, it wasn't Bill. I think it might have been someone that lived in what we called the trap house with a bunch of our other friends.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think he may have been like super addicted to baby metal. He would like talk about it all the time.
It's so weird.
Baby metal is very weird. It's like what, like a 12-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 17-year-old.
It's K-pop mixed with a metal band essentially. It's just really weird.
Is it K-pop? I thought it
Yeah.
was okay.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was like J-pop, but I could very well be wrong. Apologies for the ignorance. I don't meant. All right, let's see. We got a lot here. Why would you mimic a dirty American accent when you have an Italian one?
Someone, it was in response to somebody else was saying they were mimicking an American accent.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have a chance to.
Now, I mean, like, is this for coming from like not the U.S. is like the or I guess Canada is like the stereotypical American accent, like, "Hey y'all, how you doing?" Is it kind of like? Is
Well,
like
that's
that
South.
big?
That's South. I don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like that might be the. I could be wrong, but I feel like that might be easier than like just going straight for this.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I think I heard an English person like going for just like straight.
Southerner accent.
Just like they're like, here's my American accent. They're like, how you doing?
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to get something that's deep fried 27 times.
it's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it still fits into the subset of the United States.
It's just that it's so different
from like I guess like our accents.
Yeah.
Are your Wacom pen nibs getting grinded down quickly too?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I think Southern is easier to do. Yeah, I agree with that. It's more distinctive. Let's do more modeling, more 3D modeling while you guys are.
What's wrong with Americans?
Everything.
Well, that's a very layered. There's a very layered response.
Well,
to that.
I think the answer. I think the answer to that question is Black Friday. So
the thing is, Black Friday. I think that a lot of people in other places are interested in it as well.
yeah, but the problem is Americans kill
Like
each
Germany
other over
is
it.
actually quite interested.
Yeah,
too.
but Americans kill each other over it.
Oh yeah, I have heard about that actually. It's
That's
so
insanity.
crazy.
Like you don't need any material item that much that you're gonna murder somebody over it.
I went to my parents' place the other day. This isn't about murder. This is just about like Black Friday like shenanigans.
Insanity.
I went to my parents' place and my dad just loves watching NBC because it's just like incredibly political.
Yeah.
And they were like interviewing people in like some stores on Black Friday, and this one dude, he was like, I waited for like 5 hours and I have just to use my $10 coupon.
Oh my god.
And the person was just like, wait, really? You waited for that long? He's like, yeah, I need to use my coupon.
The thing that doesn't make sense is like if you just worked for that amount of hours that you're gonna waste, like you would probably make more money and be able to afford more things.
Yeah, but on Black Friday, if you
Like-
get the $10 off, then it could be free, right?
It doesn't end up. It doesn't add up.
No,
That doesn't.
I know. The time versus cost. It's not a good. I personally don't think it's a good time. A good investment.
No, I don't think so either.
We don't have accents here, South Florida, unless if from somewhere else.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're close to the bayou. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like the accents are more scattered about in like Georgia, Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi. Then you got Missouri, but I don't think all of Missouri.
What the heck?
Could very well be wrong though. Yeah, right. Like I don't know. Like you could have probably
Wait.
used the coupon on another day.
There we go.
Yo, you know what's been like kind of cracking me up?
No.
The abuse of fake news.
Well, it's so funny.
Like I don't know. I think there was like some senator or governor like spouting some shit, and like people like they disproved it, and he was like, "Oh yeah, no, it's fake news. No, it's true." They're like, "It's literally been debunked, dude. Like we know it's bullshit." He's like, "No, fake news. Fake news.
I hope it didn't sound like that.
It was like pretty much that. Imagine like a political figure just giving a speech. And then just like the crowd cheering like, yeah! Don't know what you said, but that was so motivating. Yeah! Damn a conspiracy fellow. Me? I mean, yeah, I'm getting paranoid. Try Unity, it's an animation program. Unity's cool. It's like I used that actually for a little bit when we were gonna be making our game.
Our games, boy.
Our games, but then things got in the way.
Life got in the way.
Mixture of my looking for gigs, and then James getting even more balls deep in his art.
Yeah. I kind of did that really shitty.
What? Were you just
The 3D modeling, yeah. That's whatever. I'm not.
Are you using Modo now?
Yeah, I am using Modo. I like how you say that as if you are aware of Modo.
I'm not. I remember using Maya.
Oh wait, no, you're okay. All right.
Yeah.
You're more aware than I thought you were.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I'll give you that one.
I'm
Alright.
in the blue, but like it's starting to shift.
Just it was funny the way you said it because you were like, "Whoa, you're using Modo now?" As if like
Yeah,
it had
if I was,
any
like, really on the
application.
end.
It's like you're not.
Just like,
It has nothing to do with
I'm
you.
sorry, but you don't know anything.
Well, I don't know. That'd be like me talking about math and being like, "Oh, you're using Texas Instruments." I don't know. Never mind.
I like the attempt there though.
I tried. I couldn't think of anything.
That was good though. But yeah, no, I pay some attention.
That's pretty good. You're more woke than I thought you were.
Yeah. I'm still not that woke, but like, you know, like, I'm basically like,
you're working
I'm
on
in
it.
preschool.
Okay.
I'm like, you know, I'm almost in kindergarten.
So yeah, I am using Modo to block out my perspective right now because it's fun, saves time. You can also just figure stuff out, make some cool little maps and shit before you go and commit to making a design. Then you can whoa.
Wait, whoa, hold the phone.
That's rounding out your forms.
That's sick.
That would be cool if you're doing like an organic thing, like
Yeah.
like trees and stuff.
Yeah, wow.
That's really cool. Well, let me show you what also is cool. Go properties, boom.
Oh, we got Rossi Poo.
Ross Dingo. Hey,
Rossi
Klimps.
Poo.
Rossi Poo's here.
Wait, so hold on. More scared about AI than World War III? Wait, but like with the role of AI right now, it's not advanced enough for them to have consciousness and then ultimately wipe us out. Although that's like another philosophical debate about like whether they can actually have consciousness. Do you guys know of artists who take payment in Bitcoin or Litecoin?
I do. I'll gladly accept your Bitcoins on Patreon.
Batcoins.
I'm kidding though.
I'm getting a ton of email addresses. People are joining. The old day army is growing strong. The olden day.
Olden day.
You sounded pro for a whole 30 seconds.
Are you talking about you or talking about?
I think they were probably talking about me.
Oh, what? When you said the Moto thing?
Yeah. Just like I know a thing.
That was funny.
What is that 3D modeling?
What is that 3D modeling program? It's Moto. Does it have max format? I actually don't know. I'm studying communication design, and the program my professor used doesn't work on my PC. Well, tell your professor that I said, get some mother effing Moto up in this bitch!
Moto where it be, motherfucker.
Maybe don't tell him I yelled it like that. How much longer are you going to be streaming? How long have you been streaming? 2 hours? I don't know, Russ. Maybe we'll go for a little while. Clamps just got here, so I'd rather have Clamps on for a bit.
Yeah, Ross, you get to see my beautiful face for a little bit. I know you've missed it. Alright, let's see. I can only... Rick Ross in the house. I actually had a friend in high school who used to always go around me like, oh, I'm Rick Ross, fucking boss. This all the time. It was that and chicken noises.
Chicken nuggets?
Yeah, chicken noises.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh, Rick Ross, I'm the fucking boss. What just happened there?
If they say some profanity like he just did.
I was just like, do you want this in the chat?
But I said it's fine. I don't care. I enjoyed the stream, but I gotta go now. I'm tired of you people yelling. Goodbye. Thanks for coming to Hilo. You're always a good, one, you're a loyal fan. Two, you're always here. I appreciate you coming and showing up, so thank you.
Yeah, Mihalo, missed you. I remember you. I do not forget.
All right, let's keep moving.
Stream gets hype when Clamps is
Also,
here.
chickens and Rick Ross don't really relate. No, they don't.
Yeah, I don't know. My buddy just loved doing he just loved making noises, and so he would do Rick Ross impersonation, and then it would be like a goose or a chicken. He actually did one of the best goose impressions I've ever heard, but there's no way I can attempt it because it was just so spot on. He used to chase geese.
Why?
Because we had so many at our school.
Oh, wait, at Stony Brook?
No, this was in high school.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Rick Ross and chickens
don't really go together.
I mean, I feel like
they don't really.
you know what I imagine?
What?
Just like Rick Ross's head on a chicken. All right, later, boyo, don't go yet. Some people think their asses are too big. Is it true? Wait,
it's true.
Geese? What? Or just people?
I think they're trolling.
Asher. I mean, I kind of want to go with the troll if it is some troll.
You can, yeah.
If we're talking about people in general thinking their asses are too big, I can definitely attest. I can attest to that. Yeah, I've heard it plenty of times. Remember when I was 6 years old?
You thought your ass was too big?
No, me and my Jamaican babysitter were she brought me to a park to be a kid and play.
Is that racist? It's not.
It was the most racist comment I've ever made in my life. But we saw this woman walking, and she was rather large, but it was incredible because her ass was like sticking out.
Whoa.
It looked
Hey.
about 5
What are you
feet
guys doing
from her
in
body.
We're streaming if you want to loop
We were
around.
making jokes that you could balance a wine glass on that shit. Oh, it's Billy Bob. I tried calling you, motherfucker.
Bill doesn't like to be on stream, I don't think.
Why not?
I don't know.
Because he wants to keep his face hidden. What's that program name? He just said it was Moto.
Yeah, it's Moto.
Come on, Yosef. Oh yeah, Emmanuel, you got it. Oh yeah, is it free?
No.
No.
But Emmanuel answered it already.
Oh, okay.
Or Jay Callie answered it.
Yeah, I'm now having trouble keeping up, even if
It's. I told you it goes a little bit fast,
Yeah.
and it's tough. It can be a little frustrating.
Blender.
Blender is another 3D modeling program.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it goes, Rexo, I feel like it goes two ways. Like, some people usually are like, oh my god, things just need to be bigger. But there are a lot of people who are like, oh my god, this is like too much. Jesse, I wish my ass was bigger so it wouldn't hurt so much when I draw. Yeah, having a bony butt and sitting and drawing is like not, or just like doing whatever is like not the call. I actually started getting into the habit. It's been a little more difficult when I like really need to focus on my code.
Yeah.
But I was getting into the habit of constructing some kind of pseudo desk, standing desk, and then just like doing everything from there. So Jesse, if you actually are hurting like from sitting and like drawing, maybe try and construct a pseudo standing desk, or like if there's like a bar region in your home, like something high enough, you can just like do that.
Ross, I stopped Mayaing and doing Moto because it does everything that Maya does, but a little bit more intuitively. I think it's a bit better. I like it.
When did you switch?
About a year ago.
Oh wow, okay, so this is like not a new.
No, it's not new for
it's
me.
like not a new thing.
I should be better at it. I haven't been doing too much 3D though, so I'm still kind of rusty.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say usually when I come through, you're what are you using? Fucking.
I was using Maya, but now.
No, but not for the 3D. I'm talking about like when I've come through for the stream.
Oh, I'm using Sketchbook Pro.
Oh, okay.
And I'm still using that right now for the drawing part.
I was about to say Photoshop, but I was like, no, I think
Photoshop as well, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I have girl trouble. What should I do? Asher, you just gotta talk. That's it. You just go up and you're like, hey, you're a person. Let me talk at you. Hot. Yeah, standing desk. Yo, you don't even need to really invest, dude. Like, if you like order anything, just like keep the box around, and then you can just like have a construction of the boxes on top of each other, and then you're good to go.
Actually gonna change what I'm doing here.
Why, you're not digging it?
No, I mean I'm gonna keep the same block out. I'm just gonna change the design.
Yo, round it out again, yo.
What's your role in the band was? Confusing way to ask that question, but my role was the guitarist and composer. I wrote most of it.
Yo, there are some days where my improvisations have just been like very on point.
Yeah.
And then, but it's like, it seems to be like directly after I practice Chopin's Ballade No. 3.
Okay.
But like if I start raw with my improvisation, it's just like, I feel like I very quickly I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go into dissonance.
It's like that with art, and like with art, you're creating a visual library. You need to have things to draw from.
Yeah.
And with music, it's the same thing. If you don't have any like reference material, you don't know what sounds good, and you can't build up a I guess like a series of riffs or a vocabulary in it.
Right. Well, yeah, see, since I'm still learning how to improvise, like, I've been basically just going hard for, like, I guess, hard, right? For this year,
yeah.
Like, mainly, it's just, like, everything is still whatever I'm feeling, I just kind of...
In order to improvise better, though, you do need to do more composition. That's, like, where it comes down to, I think.
No, I know. I've been wanting to get back into writing. I've just been really lazy with actually wanting to write,
yeah,
like, anything serious. Because, like, with my writing, it's always been, like, literally writing it down. Like, you and Bill...
Yeah, you don't need to...
You and Bill, like, are able to just, like, keep it in your head.
Well,
I can have a skeleton, but in terms of actually getting, like, the inner
But the
work,
problem is when you do it that way, when you write it down, you're not working on intuition.
Yeah, that's true.
You're working on theory. that's the issue with writing it down that way.
I mean, but
it's like trying to, yeah, because it's like trying to me that would be.
Because like I'll play and then I'll write it down. It's not me just like sitting there and table writing.
Oh, okay.
I'm not pulling Schubert or Schumann shit. That's wild. Like my theory is not
that is a little bit different. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's just more tedious than anything.
It is. I kind of agree with it more now that I realize what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I should have been a little more specific there. But it is really wild to me that Schubert and Schumann, especially Schumann who taught himself.
Yeah.
Like he's just like I think read books or something. I like have no idea how he did it. Like the fact that they didn't need the instrument there.
But in their instance, I think they were hearing the notes and things they were playing.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah, which you can do relatively... Like, it comes to you over time if you do it a lot.
I guess I just need to do it more.
Like, I'm thinking about guitar riffs that I would write.
Yeah.
And I would know I would know what notes they're going to be. And then I could just write that down. So if you have, like, a vocabulary of riffs and stuff...
yeah, well, yeah, you told me a few times, like, just build up your library.
Exactly, it's the same shit.
I just gotta get into the practice.
I've played music on stream a bit, but here, look up Painted in Exile.
Alright, hold on, I'm gonna go through the comments that were missed. I think I'll do squats in the meantime. Yeah, squats, I think that'll be pretty good.
What kind of metal bands have I been listening to lately? Meshuggah. Meshuggah and Dillinger are really the two that I'm kind of into.
Oh, Dillinger. Yeah.
But those are like they're not new bands. They're not like bands that have just recently come out.
Who is your favorite rap artist? Me or James?
For me, Run the Jewels, which is what I have on in my headphones right now.
For me, it's kind of tough for me, man. Like I've been super into Brand Nubian recently. But that's a group. There's like a single.
I would consider that a rap artist.
Fuck. I'm trying to think of single artists right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say like I think that counts though because if you're looking up artists on Spotify, the group still counts as one artist.
Yeah, that's true. I guess if I was to think of a single though, like
a
single person.
Still play devil's advocate.
And I think Nas, or actually someone who's more recent.
All right, Asher, you're being so fucking annoying. I'm gonna block you.
What are they saying?
He's just annoying. Just stop. Why come and be annoying?
Joey Badass.
Joey Badass.
Yo,
Yeah.
I heard 1999.
Maddie B, Top Dog. That's funny.
That shit was dope.
Sorry.
Maddie B.
Maddie B is like a 13-year-old. It's really funny. But does it gent? There you go.
No, I think that's a very important question. Does it gent? I think they probably need to implement more gent into mainstream hip hop. Producers, DJs. Ooh. Well, we got a list going, but I guess it's like a cross for me between Premiere and the Cut Chemist. DJ Shadow is also fucking sick. What about you? You got any of that or no?
No, I don't have anything for that.
Okay. I'm trying to think who else. Damn, the Automator though. I like my reference is really just on Dr. Octagon Ecologist, but like the fucking beats on that album are out of control, son.
Talk shit, get hit. Yeah, I mean that guy was annoying me. Why come into the stream and be like he started out with profanity, and I was putting up with it for a little bit, but then he just kept saying dumb shit and being profane, and it's like, all right.
I think they asked one good question.
Yeah, but that
the rap question was good.
Yeah, that's fine.
It got me passionate.
Yeah, that's like a good question, but stop it. Like, this isn't like a place for you to get attention.
Yo, can I put on some hip hop for you? Or actually, no, not.
They're not gonna be able to hear it because I messed up everything with the audio. I'm not getting what's going to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What's
unfortunately,
going to them?
I just have this like random music going.
Oh, okay. What happened? Was it just during the move that it got fucked up?
I just forgot my headphones, and this adapter is specific to my headphones.
I see.
Yeah.
I was about to say it was great. It was great having the joint here.
Yeah, no, it was nice.
Well, I'm gonna get some water real quick. You
Okay.
want some?
No, I'm good.
Where's the kitchen?
That way, to the right. No, not through there. The other way.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa! Yo, this is fucking so sick.
I'll have Clamps post his recommendations on Discord if you want. Going a little ham with the
Oh my god.
with the details on this one.
I danced like I usually do, like a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
And
Oh, how was it?
And during the bar, it was sick. We were like going to bar. My friends were just like, we want to see cougars. So I was like, I'll look up bars for you guys, like whatever. it was like maybe we can schmooze. But we ended up going to one bar and like didn't really pan out, and then we were just in dancing mood. So we we were going to some bars and like we were just like essentially turning it into mosh, and like when
God,
when
I'm sure
no one
people
was
hated
dancing.
that.
We weren't like literally moshing, but it was like
Yeah.
you know when you're like
Yeah.
boom, boom, like
Just
that
being a
kind of shit.
nutcase.
Yeah, but we were mainly getting weird looks, and no one was actually trying to dance. So it was like, all right, let's find other places.
Yeah. Well, if you start moshing at people, they usually don't want to dance with you.
We weren't moshing at people; we were moshing amongst ourselves.
All right. Well, that's a good way to freak people out who don't understand the metal scene.
Yeah, no, I mean, it just wasn't really even like it was. There, it was like.
I don't
80s
disagree
rock.
with it. I
was
think it's a great
80s
move.
rock. Dude, it's so fun, especially the trap music.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
you can like basically mosh to trap music because that shit just gets so like pumped. But one of the places we ended up at, went to on Halloween with some folk. They were playing some pretty live shit,
Oh, that's cool.
and so we just dancing like idiots. My buddy, he just like I don't know, he was like a little barred out, and he like drank some shit. And so he like when we got there, I think he was just in a really weird mood, so he started reading Bible verses very loudly.
Oh God.
And
I'm
I
sure
was
people
like,
were not into that.
I just don't think anyone heard him.
That's so weird.
It was so loud in there. But I was like, yeah, man, do it up.
Look at real buildings, figure out what the purpose of each building is.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, that's a good way to figure out buildings and like architecture and stuff.
I am Santiago. I am not a concept artist. I am more of a concept idea man.
He's more of like a really ridiculous concept that you would never want to draw artist.
Listen, if you've ever seen Serial Experiments Lane, the amount of far out that I go can certainly be achieved. Although some of my ideas are definitely not. I think they might be a little less applicable than Serial Experiments
That's
Lane.
okay.
Have you seen that shit yet?
No, I have not.
Dude, it is fucking incredible. Did I tell you what it's about?
No.
Okay. For those of you who know Serial Experiments Lane, please let me know if this is a shitty description of the show. So the gist is it's about this girl Lane. I think she's like 14 years old. And a lot of people around have what's called a Navi.
Okay.
And so like I think it's like she essentially starts out with Navi Lite, which is kind of like a cell phone. And you know you can like email and like text people and call them on it. And Lane's father mentions something about I think it was her father mentioned something about like the new Navi, and it allows you to connect to what's called the wired.
Yeah.
Which is essentially like VR, but like also like it's the internet.
Okay.
So you can get like immersed in this world. And so, you know, Lane, who doesn't really know much, ends up like teaching herself how to code and like whatever. And the blur between the wired and her objective reality ends up getting more and more blurred as the show goes on.
Okay. Cool.
It is fucking crazy. Klapusan. Yeah, so I'd always liked Dragon Ball. I watched all 444 episodes, like, you know, before GT and like Super came out. But like, and like I'd watched Yu Yu Hakusho when I was younger. But like my buddies, like they started getting like really into like philosophical, like just like very intense shows. And they mentioned Serial Experiments Lane, and I finally sat down and watched it. And then I was like, oh my god, I need more of this shit. So then I watched like Texnalize, Hibernate Renmei. I mean, I guess this one isn't as like philosophically dense, more of like psychological and just like psychologically intense. Welcome to NHK, kind of funny but also like very sad. And then I've started watching Kino's Journey. I'm almost done with that. And then just like watching some other then like getting into some film like Perfect Blue and Paprika. Just like I really like a lot of these like really heavy like kind of mindfucky ones because they really just make you think. But also I'm just really into surrealism, so that's why like Perfect Blue, Paprika are really up my alley.
I just want to answer one question.
I really want to watch Psychopaths, yeah.
If I was doing this without 3D, yeah, I would just block out these things and really, you could just do it like this in a really light line weight. Block out your primitive forms. And you'll notice I did it like if there was areas where I wanted to add more onto it, I would just kind of go like this and just follow the to the vanishing points and then just really lightly add on to it. Or if you're doing it without that, just start directly with it. To me, it doesn't really make that big of a difference if you start with 3D. I think it just saves time. But that's because I feel like I understand perspective now. So don't just try to rush into it.
I love how quickly this just develops. Like you have your blocks and then it's just like everything just comes to it. Like starts really like coming into view. Like
it's pretty cool. It feels like I'm trying to just come up with stuff that I would want to see in a video game. Although to be honest, I don't really like the design, but it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
still fun though.
Yeah, I was gonna say like this looks like a fucking blast, and you've gotten so good at it.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, in terms of Psychopaths, I've seen a few episodes, but I haven't watched that much. Let's see, NG, is that Neon Genesis Evangelion?
Yeah, I think that's how you say it, Evangelion.
That's another one I've kind of want to check out. I got a recommendation and also a non-recommendation. One of my friends told me it's like a really angsty 13-year-old, and like there's like some cool action, but it's like mainly it's very psychological. And then my other friend was saying like the first 13 episodes are cool, and then like the next 13 episodes tried too hard to be edgy. So I've gotten like mixed reviews. I'll probably end up checking it out at some point. Mushishi, I've gotten a few recommendations for that. That's the underlying theme is transcendentalism, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, dude, so depth.
Whoa, transcendentalism.
So depth, dude. Like Walden Pond up in that.
I actually don't even know what that word means.
I'm trying to remember like what his philosophies were. I think what was it? Thoreau was just like arguing that we just basically need to get more in touch with nature and just like cut ourselves off from like established society.
Oh, okay.
For some time. But I don't really remember. I read Walden ages ago, and it was pretty beautiful. But some of his descriptions just got way too in depth.
Gotcha.
I think he spent 30 pages describing ice forming on the pond. And
Fuck.
I was like, this is very intricate.
This is too in depth for me.
First Princess Mononoke. When I was younger, I watched a little bit of that. I used to
That's a great movie.
Yeah, I remember really enjoying it, but like I don't remember much of it. I used to wake up randomly at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I generally had a horrible sleeping schedule. Like, I mean, my whole entire life it's been pretty bad. But I would like wake up at 4 or 5, and then I go on like I turn on the television and Stars or Encore for some reason really like playing anime in like the early morning. So Princess Mononoke was on a few times. So I always caught glimpses. OG Dragon Ball was definitely the best, dude. The humor in Dragon Ball was amazing. And then Dragon Ball Z just like took like quite the turn. It was
Kira?
like,
Yeah, Kira's great. Sorry. Come on.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, Kira, I want to watch that.
Yeah,
I've only seen the like the enveloping scene where it's just like
yeah, it's like it's ridiculous.
Like I remember Bill describing it as like one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. Have you seen the mechanical designs of Toriyama? I love the robots, cars, other stuff.
I have not.
No, I actually haven't. I've seen glimpses of the Dragon Ball manga, and that was interesting to look at. But no, I haven't really seen any of his design stuff. I feel like at some point let's check that out.
Yeah, I will definitely.
Okay, so let's see. Beaner boy, my friends have given very, very high recommendations for Psychopaths. Said that there's like a very nice philosophical underlying there, but you know, all these shows with just talking about just as technology progresses. All right, guys, let's go to bed now. Chiara, it was great having you.
Thanks for joining.
Hope we get to talk with you soon. Thanks for coming in. Jormungand is actually a great anime about arms dealers and stuff. Yeah, that one I've actually never heard of. Is Jormungand a more recent one, or is that like say from I guess around the time of like Kino's Journey and like Texanalized? Oh, Ergo Proxy too. Whoa, can't forget about that. Ergo Proxy is also sick. Alright, if you like sci-fi psychological anime, Shinseki Yori. Yeah, I've actually heard I've heard of that one, and I think that showed up when I because I didn't know where to like start other than like looking at my friends, or I guess expand upon from Lane. I just looked up like anime similar to Lane, and there was a site that like had all these like sort of lists of recommendations.
All right, I think I'm dying.
You're done?
I think I'm dying.
Why are you dying?
I'm just tired.
Yeah. I feel
we can you can answer just questions and stuff though, because I'm a little burnt out. I've been streaming for now almost 3 hours.
That's fine.
And doing critiques. And
hey,
stuff.
this is why it's good to have a partner. Right?
Yeah. Well, let's answer some questions. Let's see what these mother effers have to say. We can just chat them.
I'd kiss Dennis Villain. Oh wait, hold on. Yo, just Mo, what is Shinseki Yori about? Just so I get just a little background. Who is Dennis Villeneuve? Or Nuva? I thought there was an R there. Do you know who that is?
I don't know. I don't know, my friend.
Maybe they're saying Denise.
It could be.
Maybe they forgot the E. Akira. What exactly is Akira's is about this like weird, like alien-esque thing that is like trying to like eat the town or something.
Something like I forgot, but it's so sick.
Yeah, like the anime is nuts.
Yeah,
like the
it's like
the style
design,
of art.
It's amazing. It's amazing, and the design and everything is so sick.
Dude, I think Akira's what 1997?
I think something.
Yeah,
did you know the famous bike from Akira was inspired by the bikes from Tron? I did
not
know that. That makes sense.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Tron. I mean, looking at the 80s, like looking at the effects, like it's pretty.
So sick.
It's like pretty crazy that they were doing that in the 80s.
Oh, sorry, I just blew up this. Thanks again, no problem.
Like, how could you do this?
How could you do this? I'm gonna move
like,
this.
I'm trying to like read stuff and like. Alright. Anime. I love that everyone just calls this shit anime. But I thought it was just my friend Kim just like being just like a troll. It's like, oh, that anime. Red Line. Imagine Fast and Furious mixed with Cowboy Bebop. Really? But all right. But like the acting has got to be better. Like because like Fast and Furious, like I remember like seeing the first one and I was like, whoa, like I guess this is okay. And then there was a girl I was seeing, and when one of the movies that we wanted to see fell through, we were just like, all right, Fast and Furious is the backup. And the acting was atrocious.
Hey, Carly, from the next room.
Oh, hi, Carl. Long time no seeing your text.
I hear Bill.
Yeah,
Baloob.
Balooby. Well, unfortunately for all you people, I think I'm actually done. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for sticking with me when I did some 3D modeling and then I did some sketching and did all that good stuff. Remember, you guys can try all this stuff at home if you want. Get some freaking 3D. It's not cheating. Don't be like, oh man, I'm cheating using a 3D model. No, that's stupid. Get yourself SketchUp. It's free. If you want to use it, you can pretty much do everything I did in Modo. I just happen to like Modo better, and I keep making free trial accounts, so I'm not paying any money for Modo. So
yeah.
So
that's awesome.
So if you wanted to keep making new emails, chat's dead, but I'm leaving. Hold on, I'm gonna fix it anyway. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming out to the live stream. If you guys want to watch back any of these live streams, you can subscribe on Patreon for $5. If you guys want to get critiques during the live streams, it's $8. And if you want to join the group lessons, there's a bunch of spots open. So anyway, thank you guys for coming out, watching me design some stupid nonsense. I will talk to you next week in the live stream, and I will have a new video out hopefully Thursday. I'm going to do something a little bit new and different. It's going to be something based off this, but a little bit more in depth. So if you guys are patient with me, I might not have it out this week.
Give the man a break.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming out.
Good talking to you guys. Missed you. I'll catch you next time.
Yeah, we'll have more clamps coming up soon too. Thank you. Talk to you later.